Are you moping? Are you moping? You know, all I want is for you to go out and go to the bathroom before this game starts. Can you do that for me? You want to go too? He's trying to hop over to my legs. Hi. Say hi. Daze with Jordan the Lion starts now. Well, we're in the second half. Ohio State's losing 3-0, but that's just a kick, so anything can happen. And I foresee it will. We just sacked the quarterback. Boom. Let's all enjoy this together. And if you're a Michigan fan, I'm sorry. I'm not intense on the rivalry. I like to see Ohio State win. I don't hate Michigan. I just want my team to win. Boom. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We intercepted and ran it back for a touchdown. Oh yeah. That just made my Saturday brighter. Brighter Saturday. Yeah, it even made me sing. Last play before the half. Come on, Scarlet Wall. Wow, I went to the bathroom and we gave up an interception. I come back out right as Michigan's at the 2-goal line. They fumble it and we recovered it. So it looks like this game's back in our hands. We have not looked good. Just intercepted and ran it back downfield and finally got a touchdown. We're finally back in this thing. My sister's sky is falling in Ohio right now. She was convinced that like 20 minutes ago this game was over and that we lost it. A little update here is that our field goal kicker has missed 2 field goals today after having a perfect season. So we're still down, but we're pretty close to the goal line now, so it's looking like we might actually take the lead here in the last 2 minutes. If you're not a football fan, I'm sorry you had to see however much I put into this game. Alright, we're right at the end of the game. 20 seconds to go, 4th down. 4th and goal. Well, instead of going for it, they decided to put the field goal kicker in, and he actually made it happen to tie the game, but I'm totally against that. Woody Hayes would never have allowed that. He would have went for it. This is just absolutely gutless football by Urban Meyer. I'm pretty embarrassed by this game, actually. All right. Oh, how awesome. In overtime, we just ran it all the way to like the 10-yard line and then just ran it in for a touchdown. Quarterback sneak. We might win this one. We actually might win this one now. And it looks like our kicker has his stuff back. 24-17. Last 25 seconds of the game, and me and this guy are watching the game together. Then I'm going to get my shower, and we're going to go hit our little stop for the day. I actually screwed up big time. I tried to get it done yesterday so I wouldn't have to go do anything today. And I imported it into the editing program I have. Came home and one of the files was completely gone. And for anybody who uses a vlogging, does vlogging or anything, use a program that's like a pre-trash bin. I use Dumpster, and what that is when you decide you don't want things on your phone anymore and you delete it, it actually will go to this app called Dumpster first. Then if you need it, you can go back and retrieve it, but eventually that gets full and you have to dump that. Everything from the last 3 days that I had filmed was in my dumpster except for that file, but yet when I put it in the program, it shows there's a file there that's missing. So I got to go redo that vlog today. Look who decided to get in the photo here. Crazy man. Last play of the game, and Michigan actually got a touchdown, so it looks like we're going to go into double overtime. Unbelievable. This is pretty much what it's like to watch a sporting event with me. Looks like they're going to go... I mean, I thought they were going to go for an extra point, like a 2-point conversion, but no. Surprised. Michigan just got a... they went for a kick and they got an extra 3, so we can win it if we can score a touchdown now. Oh my God, we just won it. We just won it. There was a play where our quarterback ran it and got a first down, and they had to review it because it was right on the line. This is probably the biggest, well, it's definitely the biggest rivalry in Big Ten. So for me, it's a great day. That's our quarterback, JT Barrett. Well, I was able to track down Bruce Lee's address of the apartment building he lived in when he was on the Green Hornet. So, since I had to work kind of in that area, I decided to come hit this. Well, here we are. That big yellow building in the background is actually Culver Studios. And this house right in front of it, 4114, this was Bruce Lee's apartment in 1967 and 68 when he was filming the Green Hornet. Isn't that crazy? He lived a ton of places. When I was doing the research for this, I found out in Linda's book that she says they moved 13 times in 9 years. So this was just another one of their places, but this is where they lived. I often wonder if the people that live in these houses now have any idea of who lived there. When I was looking up some research for Charles Bukowski, his boyhood home was, I found like an ad for it being sold, and it said price dropped for quick sale. I mean, it's like the boyhood home. That was Bruce Lee's apartment. I mean, do you think these people know? Now, during this time is when Bruce would have had his dojo down in Chinatown that we went to early on in my vlogging series on College Street, where he taught Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And this is also in 1967 when Bruce won the Long Beach International Karate Championships, showing some pretty remarkable things, and I think after you see this you'll understand why he won.
I too have challenged many established instructors, and of course some other. Now if you are secure within yourself, you treat it very, very, very lightly, because you ask yourself, am I really afraid of that man? Or is that man, do I have any doubt within me that he's going to get me? Tomorrow, baby, the sun is going to come out again. I mean, it's like that type of a thing. It is like a mirror to reflect himself. You know what I mean? I mean, like, I personally believe that all type of knowledge, I don't care what it is, ultimately means self-knowledge. Oftentimes people come up and say, hey, Bruce, are you really that good? I said, well, if I tell you I'm good, probably you will say I'm boasting. But if I tell you I'm no good, you know I'm lying. Right.
How serendipitous that we went to Bruce Lee's house today, and then I'm in a parking garage with this painted on the door. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Well, I'm glad to be done with all my work. It was a quick job today, only a 3-hour one. But as soon as I parked my car and started walking in, it started raining. So, guess I'll be chilling at the house for the rest of the night. Unless something else happens. Maybe I'll go out, but I always love a rainy day, so I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy it. We just got a knock at the door and the mail got delivered, and I think I have a pretty good idea what it is. Now my concern was that Jaw was on the ground, and he immediately hopped up here and started sniffing the package, and this package is from China. So it's hard telling where it was stored or what it's made with, but I figured you guys might want to see it unboxed. My hope is that there's some sort of way with this camera that I could actually plug it into my phone and dump my files onto my phone as though it were a hard drive. I don't know if that's possible, but I'm gonna have to go find some brainiacs that would know how to do that kind of stuff. But if I can, that is the absolute ideal situation. If I can just run a little cable or something, right, a line out from the camera to my phone, perfection. There it is. They had 4 different versions of this thing when I bought it. And since it was like kind of a Black Friday sale, I just went ahead and bought the most expensive of the 4. because it really wasn't all that expensive. So here it is. Little case with it. My charging ports. Nice tiny little camera. It's really all I wanted. Mainly I wanted it for this kind of thing, so that I can film myself like that and be able to flip the screen. Because with a phone, even though I love using my cell phone, and I'm not saying I'm going to leave my cell phone, but one of the drawbacks to the cell phone, I feel like, is that the camera facing you or facing the person filming it is always a lower quality. I was able to put mine on a stabilization process, but I feel like that makes the background look kind of weird when I have it on me. So this will make it so that I'm using the front of the camera always. And, you know, obviously with the cell phone, I don't do that because I want to be able to see what I'm filming. It's kind of a brand I've never heard of. But I don't really care about that. It didn't cost all that much, and my main purpose for getting this was my fear is that since I use the cell phone for everything, what happens if I lose it? What happens if it gets stolen? What happens if I break the lens to where I can't use it to film? All those things kind of popped into my mind, so this was like my backup plan. Like, I need to assume that if I live by the sword, I die by the sword. I need to have a backup plan. So this is now my backup plan, and very possibly will become the main plan. So there it is. Finally came. Well, I doinked around with the new camera for like a little bit. I can't do any vlogging with it yet because it takes an SD card, and my backup is, I think I told you guys before, is to use if I have to, edit it on my tablet, my Amazon tablet, and that's a macro SD card. So I ordered a converter that you put the little macro card inside of like a full-size one, and those just haven't arrived yet, so I can't do any vlogging until I have that, where I can put my memory card inside. I don't think the camera has very much memory, so I wouldn't be able to do much. So once I get that, I'm going to do like a little experimental vlog and see how it goes. See if I can truly bounce everything from that camera into my phone and edit it all through here. That would be phenomenal. Well, when I was working last night, they served us Thanksgiving food, so I brought some home. I'd already finished my Thanksgiving leftovers this morning from Kevin's house, so this is officially the last of all of my Thanksgiving leftovers. Not a bad way to go out, if I do say so myself. I even have the cranberry sauce sitting on the sidelines ready to go in whenever I need it. Hope everybody had a great holiday weekend. And there's more to come. One more day of it. Well, I spoke too soon. As I was messing around with the camera, I noticed they sent me the wrong one. Unbelievable. They had 4 different options, and I bought the most expensive one. It was supposed to be 24 megapixels, 18 times zoom, and 1080p. It's none of those things, so looks like they're going to have to refund me or mail me a new camera. I'll keep you guys posted. What a bummer. Sometimes there's no point in even making the bed. I made it. He gets up there and moles his way into it, and that's the way he pops his head out to spy on me. He's tired. You're sleepy.